Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. So today we're going to be again continuing with Leonidas versus all unit series. And over here right now we have a dynamite. Again, this is going to be pretty quick here. They just don't deal enough damage and not very accurate. And there we are, those are the first explosions, and Leonidas is basically won this already. Just two left, the final one left. She's actually juking quite a little bit because he's having trouble, but there we are. On to the next unit. Right, so now we have the pickaxers, the miners, and again I don't think we're going to do so well. They just don't deal enough damage and have quite a long reload time. Although Leonidas has been missing his chance lately, I've seen, but Leonidas will still probably finish him off. Only a couple of hits. They're actually putting up a little bit of a fight, but still I think Leonidas is definitely going to do some things. And actually the miners did win. I guess they really did a lot of damage. On to the next unit. Right, so now we have a cactus, and again I feel like they could win because, well, they're very powerful and very tanky. However, Leonidas can also parry a couple of them, and so far he is getting grabbed, but he is punching back and parrying a couple of them. So far two of them have died, another one died, there's only one left so far. Leonidas is trying to stun him with his sword, and there we are. On to the next unit. Right, so now we have two gunslingers, and I think they also will allow you to do it. They do a lot of damage, although Leonidas is coming fast. Oh, and they actually lost because they didn't manage to do it that in time. Okay, that's actually pretty surprising. I thought they would be up to the task. Anyway, on to the next unit. Right, guys, so now we have the two lassos, and again I don't think that they will be able to do it. It is possible, but I just don't think that they'll really be able to do it. It will definitely take some time for Leonidas to kill them. He is trying to catch up, but I don't think he's just as fast as the horse. And he has been captured up right now. Oh, and that's actually one of our riders dead. Very swift. Now there's only one left. And I don't think that guy really will be able to do it. He is outrunning him right now. Ooh, that was pretty close. Oh, he's actually getting stuck up right now, but he managed to escape for now. Oh, he's getting stuck again. Yeah, the AI's not really doing that well. And there we are. On to the next unit. Right, guys, so now we have a quick draw. And I personally think that he will be able to do it. He deals a lot of damage, but let's see. Oh, that's a lot of shots going into Leonidas right here, but he does survive and actually does manage to win. On to the next unit. Alright, guys, so now we have the Devoured Gauntlets, and we're going to do the Legacy faction after the Good and Evil faction. Anyway, so let's go ahead and start this off. Leonidas is starting to charge through. He is getting smacked pretty good over here, but he's still alive and still doing a lot of damage to these guys, and there we are. He did win. On to the next unit. Alright, guys, so now we have these guys, which are the shield bubble guys. So let's go ahead and see how this goes. They are launching, however, again, they are not really doing that much damage because Leonidas is very fast. And they, in general, don't really deal that much damage, so I don't think that they will really be able to do anything. But they could technically do it, but now I just don't really think that will. There we go, just one left, and Leonidas is definitely having a little bit of trouble, but there we are. On to the next unit. Right, so now we have the Radiant Glaive, so let's see how these guys will do. Alright, that's a couple of successful hits, but again, they just don't deal enough damage in my opinion. They could pull off something over here. They do have shields, and they can be a bit tricky to deal with. Two of them are all still alive over here. One goes down, another goes down. Leonidas seems to have the upper hand right about now. And there we are, he did manage to win. I think that was a close one though. On to the next unit. Alright, so now we have these guys over here, so let's see how this goes. I do think that this will be pretty hard for Leonidas to beat. They do have a lot of health. There we are, the battle starts off pretty quick. Leonidas is now trying to swiftly, getting a lot of hits in, but I think he is definitely getting overwhelmed, getting stricken quite quickly over here. He does parry a couple of them. He's trading pretty good. I think he did a lot of damage. Leonidas is getting bashed, but I think he might be able to out-tank these guys, even though that's going to be pretty hard. He's getting bashed pretty good over here. He seems to have... He killed one, he parried another one. He does manage to dodge these a little bit. It seems like he has the upper hand. Yeah, he can definitely parry the axe, but not the shield or that big glowing hammer. It seems, and there we are. On to our next unit. Okay, so now we have a Divine Arbiter, which can, I think it will win because of the sheer amount of damage it deals. And there we go, it seems like... Oh, and yeah, there we are, barely. He could definitely have win, but on to the next unit. Right, so here we are. Now we have this elephant with spears on it. And there we are, those are two spears gone. However, they both missed and actually went into the shield. Leonidas is now trying to hack away at the mammoth. The mammoth, I think, is almost dead. Leonidas still get pelted quite a bit there, but he's still fine. And oh, actually the red did win. I think if he could have got the mammoth, he would probably win, but on to the next unit. Alright, and finally we have a Chronomancer. Let's see how this goes. I imagine not very well for Leonidas over here. And yep, just as I expected, Chronomancer just going ahead and just dumping all of those things. He's very powerful because he's also kind of a stunlock guy. He just keeps firing to stunlock him. Leonidas can't really do anything because he's constantly getting frozen in time. Yeah, he's just dropping, and there we are, on to the next unit. Alright, so now we have the Shadow Walkers for the evil faction, so let's see how this goes, and they all spawn right behind him. Leonidas does manage to respond accordingly and parry a lot of attacks, as well as also, oh, Leonidas does take out a lot of them but ends up dying. Interesting. On to the next unit. Right, so now we have the Exiled Sentinel, so let's see how this goes. And very early, Leonidas is going in right here currently. He is getting bashed up, but he's also doing a lot of damage himself right now. I do think that he will lose this because of the sheer amount of damage he's doing, but he did kill a couple of them right now. It is a big melee brawl and fierce one. A lot of swords and axes being exchanged right here. I think Leonidas does have an upper hand right about now. Yeah, the axes seem to have run out of steam, and there we are. On to the next unit. Right, so now we have a Mad Mechanic, so let's see how they do. I imagine they're going to lose, but they may actually have the upper hand because they throw out so much flame, and there we are. They actually did manage to kind of push him back. Interesting. On to the next unit. Alright guys, so now we have a Void Cultist. They're pretty similar to the Hammer guys from the Good faction. So let's see how this goes. I do think that these guys are a little bit better from my experience, but who knows. Let's see, they are charging in now. Leonidas is doing his job of parrying them pretty well. However, they are kind of jumping him, as I said, just as the Hammer boys did. I think they'll be a little bit more successful, but Leonidas is actually trying his best right now. That's one of the guys dead, and there we are. Two of them straight up dead. On to the next unit. Alright, so now we have a Tempest Liches, and to be honest, they don't really deal that much damage, so I don't think they're really gonna win. But they can certainly try, and there we are. He just ran past it. And now it's basically cleanup time, and they have a very long reload too, so there we are. On to the next unit. Alright, so now we have a Deathbringer, so let's see how he goes against Leonidas. There we are, we have a couple of good stabs. Really quick, Leonidas is parrying a couple of them, but I think the Deathbringer definitely has the upper hand. Leonidas is doing quite well. Oh, yeah, I think he just attacked way faster and managed to take down Leonidas. On to the next unit. Alright, so now we have a Void Monarch, so let's see how a Void Monarch does. I think he's also going to win pretty easily here. There we are, that's one hit, that's two hit. He should transform in a second now. However, he could actually just outright kill Leonidas, so Leonidas does manage to survive to phase 2, but there we are. And there we are. Alright, I think that's going to do it for now. Now we only have Legacy and the Secret Units faction left for the next episode. See you next time.